Charlie. Charlie, how was your day? Well, mine was terrible. I was stuck in meetings with accounting. Accounting. You know how much I love that. Those guys are terrible. Spreadsheet after spreadsheet. But the news wasn't that bad, actually. Pretty good. We're going to have a really good quarter. But it's not like I understand it. I mean, I just kept sitting there wishing I was more like you. Good at numbers. You were so good at numbers. You are so good. You are so good at numbers, Charlie. Let's take a walk later and talk about it. Did you get some work done? Did you send out your resumes? Oh, did you call Bob? Charlie, tell me you called Bob. Charlie.
He was my intern.
He had an opening. Charlie, help me out here.
Help you out? I think you're doing just fine.
Oh, don't do that.
I had a good quarter, good numbers. You look good. Shoes, clothes, briefcase. Yeah, you're doing fine.
I'm not going to feel guilty about this. You lost your job. I am not going to feel guilty about you losing your job.
Of course you're not.
What's happening, Charlie? What? You lost your job. Okay, get another one. You're not like this. You are a smart, talented, energetic guy.
I don't have a job anymore. I lost my job. You know, when they let me go, they honestly told me to go see a counselor. Like that was going to fix it. They must think I'm stupid. I don't know about downsizing and outsourcing and globalization. Give me a break. You think I don't know something's wrong when you sit at your desk all day with no work? Well, I know all the explanations, damn it. I've heard them all. Get another job. Yeah, right. You go to work for somebody with half the knowledge and half the experience. You make half the salary. Work hard. Do a good job. Yeah. Like that is supposed to mean something to me. I did that. I've done all that. I've done all the right things. If people would quit telling me what to do, you see where it's got me.
There it is. Irritability, anger, fatigue, probably sleep loss. Charlie could be suffering from depression. For some men, having a job, working hard, being successful, providing for their family is not just what they do, it's who they are. The role they've been trained for all their lives. If they can't be that person, work loss, disability, they lose more than a job. They lose a little bit of themselves.
Depression's a serious medical condition, very serious, but very treatable. Those same tough, hardworking guys sometimes look at getting help as giving up, being a wimp, and they don't get the treatment they need.
He used to get up early on the weekends, so he would have more time to enjoy the day. And we'd take walks together every day. Nearly every day of the 18 years that we've been married, we have talked about everything. Trusted each other, relied on each other. And fun, just fun. We were always doing something fun. Where did that guy go? I don't know what he's doing. I mean, all this time, and I barely know who he is.
The Charlie who's suffering from depression is not the same guy Letty's known for years. He's changed, and clearly the two of them are having trouble communicating. Part of the problem may be Letty's own success. She still has a job. She's still a working professional. It's not her fault, but it's a constant reminder to Charlie of what he's not anymore.
And when Charlie withdraws from Letty, he cuts himself off from her support exactly at the time when he needs that support the most. And he leaves Letty angry and confused.
Charlie's in a tough spot. It's probably not going to start with him. And Letty's in a tough spot. She's even less responsible for things than Charlie is. But Letty's in a position to recognize what's going on. If she can recognize his depression, if she can gently engage Charlie, then the strength of their relationship, of those 18 years of marriage, can help them.
What is this?
It's a walk, Charlie. Come on.
It's hot, honey. And so you see why I've been so mad.
You have every right to be mad. I'm mad. I can't stop being mad, but I think it's a perfectly normal reaction.
You know, it's like being punished for something that I don't know what I did wrong.
You didn't do anything wrong.
So everything we grew up with, everything we were always taught, work hard, be loyal, be honest, do your best, be a man, it just doesn't count. It doesn't mean anything. And then you finally come to the realization you can't do anything about it. You get mad at yourself because you can't do anything about it, and you just get mad at everything. I mean, I even got mad at you.
I know you did. You may be depressed.
Honey, don't get started with me on
Charlie,
that.
I'm not getting started with you. You're my husband. I want you to feel good. I want you to be okay. I did what you would have done. I did some research. A lot of people suffer through this. Maybe you want to see someone.
You think I can't handle it, though? I mean, that's not very much confidence.
Charlie, you're a tough guy, right? You wouldn't have stayed married to me all these years if you weren't a tough guy. And you're a smart man. I think you can handle this. I think you are smart enough to know what to do to handle this. It's just doing it. Just get started. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Thanks. Come on.
Yeah.
Now about those guys in accounting.
Oh, okay, those guys. I'll tell you what you need. Well, I saw my doctor, and he made some recommendations. Some days aren't so good, but I'm getting better. I've got some interviews lined up, so I'm getting there. I'm far enough along now to know that we, Letty, my wife, and I, are doing the right things.
We've made progress. We're talking again. He's listening to me. We're a couple. My guy's coming back.
Funding for this project was provided by the United States Department of Health and Human Services, Administration for Children and Families. Any opinions, findings, and conclusions or recommendations expressed in this material are those of the author and do not necessarily reflect the views of the United States Department of Health and Human Services, Administration for Children and Families.